Good morning, everyone. So this morning, I'd like to talk to you about pro-am dancing and some. What is pro-am dancing first? Pro-am dancing would be a professional dance instructor then dancing with a amateur. The reason why that started is there's a lot of people that want to dance that don't have partners that can then go to a dance studio and then compete with a professional, and that becomes then pro-am dancing. Now, something I hear sometimes is people saying, "Yeah, I'm too old to start dancing," and you're never too old to start dancing. And you'll see a lot of people pursue this, the art of or the sport of dancing, even when they're a lot older as well. When we competed a while back in America, there were sections for over 80s, so 80s plus, and they were actually quite full, the sections. So a section would be where people compete against one another, and that was pretty cool to see people of that age dancing and dancing well. So that brought me to the something that I also see a lot of times is when people start dancing. Let's say you start in your late 40s, 50s, or so on. For the first time ever, you start dancing. You're not a sports athlete or anything like that. You weren't, so you are brand new to dancing. So things that you have to keep in mind is it's going to take a while for your body to get used to certain movements. So dancing being a physical activity requires certain muscles to do certain things at certain times, and that sometimes can be a bit frustrating for you because it might not be that you don't have the muscles there. It might be that the mind muscle connections aren't there, and that takes a bit of time, repetition. So a good thing is to always, after you, as soon as you had a lesson, to make sure that when you practice, to be mindful about what you're practicing, what muscles are you using, because that will help, in my opinion, to help you to progress quicker through your movements and so forth. Because you'll find a lot of times it's not that the muscles aren't there; it's just that they're not activating at the right times yet, and that is just something that you have to practice. And repetition is key. And with repetition, of course, consistency is key. So shorter periods more often is better than trying to leave it. Let's say you had your lesson on a Wednesday and you say, I can't practice on a Tuesday, on a Thursday and a Friday, so I'm going to do it on a Saturday. I'm going to do an hour and a half practice. That's still better than nothing, but you'll find that you might have forgotten something, and when you get to Saturday, then it takes a while to get into everything again. Where if you manage to do, even if it's just 5 or 10 minutes on the Thursday, 5 or 10 minutes the Friday, and then get to the Saturday and then do a bit of a longer session if you want to. All depends on what your goals are in dancing. So always remember that from the previous video, the difference between social dancing and then you get pro-am competitive dancing. So if you come into a studio and you dance with a teacher, but you just dance socially, then of course the things that you're going to be practicing is going to be different, and you'll get it a lot quicker. So you'll get social dancing, you can get in there dancing, and you can go out and you can go and enjoy, and it's fun. But as soon as you get to the competitive side, pro-am competitive dancing, then there are certain things again that you're going to need to do, certain criteria that judges are looking for. So normally pro-am competitive, it means you're going to be competing in that. So there are certain criteria that the judges are looking for. And some of that criteria, would it be hip motion, body movement, the poise with what you dance. Poise is how you pull your up, how you extend your body, and how you carry yourself while you're moving. So all of those things takes time, takes muscles, and you might think, oh no, I'm never going to be able to do that. But put that as your first challenge. Just get yourself to have a dancer's posture. Okay, and even just that, if you haven't danced or haven't done any sport, you find that is going to be tricky. Once you find yourself again, you're going to be slouching when you dance, and the teacher's going to remind you, be sure to pull up, get the height, get your spine longer. And all of those things in social dancing, of course, also is important, because as you practice that, you become a better and better dancer. So always be sure, do not get discouraged when you start dancing. It takes a while for the muscles to get used to what it needs to do. Consistency is key. Have fun, enjoy the dancing journey, and see you again. Take care. Cheers. Bye.